engines and light batteries use helium gas. So wake up. That's why you see the Earth is flat and stationary. That's why helium balloon and static balloon landing and take off very smooth anywhere because the Earth do not drift and not gravity. Wake up. You never travel upside down because the Earth is flat and stationary.
Your ass is gonna be flat when I step on it, you son of a bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Every goddamn day for the past week now, he's been trying to convince himself the fucking Earth is flat.
Come on, you know, every single day. Wake up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, sir.
Well, yes, sir. Well, do it then.
It's ether. Instinct ether. 4-dimensional.
Okay. I know he killed me.
Oh, hell yeah. If he can hear me, he definitely can hear you, John.
Now, what I got running right now, yeah, he can hear me.
Oh, I know. Like I said, he was hearing me yesterday. I know he can hear you.
Because the Earth is flat and stationary, and gravity is not the force.
Somebody take it to another channel. Drop it down to 34. That'd be great. And if everybody wants to listen to you, they can go down there and listen to you. Have some courtesy. Don't do this every single morning.
Frequency, free speech. This channel is free. I use this channel for more than 50, maybe you even want. I use the same channel for more than 50 years. So fuck idiot. You are a fuck idiot. Wake up. That's a free channel. That's a free frequency. Wake up.
Shut up.
Fucking years old, you fucking stupid bitch. Get off the radio, you bitch. I'll get you as a little bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. I use this every for 50 years. Oh, shove that 50 years up your fucking nose.
What's the punk? They don't know 39, 59 nautical miles.
Shut the fuck up.
Earth is flat and stationary. If you go inside the submarine, it's flat and stationary. No deep correction. If you are over a helium balloon, it's flat and stationary. If you see something in your eyes, check your crystal. You have glasses, so check your eyeball. The nature of the Earth.
Oh, keep on talking right over him. He ain't gonna hear nobody's gonna hear him but me. And I don't want to hear him, so I'll talk right over him. Right there, buddy. Right there. 3,000 watts right over your fucking head. So now what are you gonna do? 50 years of talking to yourself. That's really smart. Shut up. Now wake up and shut up. Get your head out of the fucking clouds.
Thank you.
No, you fucking son of a bitch. You shut the fuck up.
Simple camera. You can buy a simple camera. Hello, camera, Nikon.
That damn flat earther out there, he's got his head so far up the Vatican's ass he can't see daylight.
You hook up your camera, and then you see how flat it is. Always it's flat, but you don't got money for buy this cheap camera.
Talk right over him, Mike. Fucking, what a stupid ass. Every fucking day. Who the hell wants to keep hearing, wake up, duh. Yeah, well, you know, people got churches, people got channels that they pray on, this and that, radio stations that they listen to the gospel. But this ain't the gospel. This ain't a praying channel. This is a communication channel. Not sit there, wake up every fucking day. What the hell's wrong with you? Your mama didn't give you any vitamins, or you sucked on her titties too long.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if it ain't that dude, it's a fucking 111 dude. It's like some other motherfucking dude out there just trying to start hate and discontent with everybody. I'm telling you straight up, John. It's fucked up, man. There's some fucked up people around the world.
Yeah, I know. It's a time and a place for everything. And this ain't the place. This ain't the time. And that's the bottom line. This ain't the station. This is a radio station. This is Sideman. You want to do it? Go pick a channel. Go pick channel 30, 35 or 36 or go better yet, go up high. Use 76 or something like that up there. And people want to listen to you. They will follow. Just like that baseball field. Oh, you build it, they will come. Well, go to a different channel, build yourself up on a different channel, and you might have somebody following you. I don't know what idiot will, but if you can, get the hell off the channel. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's hearing you.
We got this guy that's across the pond over there
Nobody's hearing you.
that is been trying to spread this flat Earth theory every freaking morning.
It's not the first. Astrophysics is not science. The guy of the gyroscope, you and your reference frame.
Stick that gyroscope right up your ass.
It's like,
Stationary.
yeah,
That won't be flat. It'll be stationary, okay?
yeah.
Think, Mike.
Don't be afraid when you see
Like,
things.
What?
stick his gyroscope right up his ass. That'd be stationary.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, this guy, he's been coming out every morning for the past week now. He's across the pond somewhere. Yeah, he's like, the Earth is flat and stationary, and it keeps on going on and on and on about this shit.
Stationary, asshole. What do you think? Oh, yeah, then your mom had to grab it out with her hands out of your fucking ass. Shut the hell up. Wake up. Shut the hell up. Go to another band. I don't want to hear you.
So wake up. Oh, four-dimension buried in space ether. Four-dimension buried in space ether was debunked because light is not a wave. Light is not a wave. Collapse, wave function, and dispersion of light particles, the camera and flight plates prove.
According to this guy, everything has been debunked. There's no such thing as space. A light is a wave. The Earth is flat and stationary. Space is fake. Gravity has been debunked. It does not exist. Yeah, this guy is just out there. He's out to lunch. He's spreading all that damn Vatican propaganda shit.
Nobody heard you. I kid right over you. So you're doing all that talking for nothing. So wake up and move somewhere else.
Exiled, no.
No, you.
Nobody's really talking about it. Honestly, it's really crazy when it comes down to the balloon scenario. Nobody's really talking about it. I don't understand why, but not a whole lot of people are talking about it. And Melinda, I will say this, cryptocurrency is bullshit. Paper money is crap, and gold and silver are just metals that really ain't going to be worth shit, especially when everything goes to crap. The only valuable metal out there that will be worth something is lead. I'm going to tell you straight up, that will be the currency of the future if we all go to crap. Lead will be the currency of the future. Because all that other stuff ain't gonna mean shit when the shit hits the fan. Lead is gonna be the currency.
So
hold a submarine upside down in the South Pole if you're coming from Canada to South Argentina. What kind of force hold billions and billions of gallons upside down in the South Pole? None, because gravity is not the force, and the Earth is flat and stationary. Wake up, and wake up. Use your brain. That's why I asked. Can we found human intelligence in this lab?
Yeah, Native, this guy's not in America. He's across the pond over there in Europe somewhere.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big fall to my foot.
That flat earther guy. Yeah, see that's see the propagation right now. It's almost 6:30 in the morning, 6:29 in the morning here in my local time. And so the propagation is Europe right now. That's what I'm hearing over there is European stations. So he's in Europe somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Probably, I don't know. I'm just guessing by his accent. Probably Spain or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, that flat earther guy. He's been coming out every morning, our local time, when the propagation has been coming in, and just spitting out this flat earth stuff every single day for hours, over and over, like he's trying to convince himself. I don't know. It's really annoying, but honestly, man, we got some really crazy people out there around the world. He just happens to be one person. We've got a couple of guys over in Arizona that just sit there and do some stupid crap here on the radio. This one guy, he will sit there and go 111111111111111111111 for freaking fucking hours. I mean, literally hours every single day.
Couldn't take it no more.
No worries, John, man. Hey, look, go. You go, John. You go.
Shut up. I heard you. Mr. John, shut up. You're gonna be up around your neck of the woods over there, huh?
Right now?
You're gonna be up around the neck of your woods over 77?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it ain't gonna rain today, is it? No, tell me. No, for real. Check the radar. I can't check the radar right now, but check the damn radar if it's gonna rain today.
Good for snow, thunderstorms, and we're gonna have a hail.
Shut up.
Good morning, everybody, everywhere.
I got my coffee also, Melinda.
First pollution of the sky. Airplanes use a lot of pollution on sky. Military airplane, civilian airplane.
Hey, Miranda.
A lot of pollution.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't know what kind of CB you got, but if you got a radio that has sideband on it, this frequency that I'm on channel 38, frequency 27.385, lower sideband. That's what I'm on right now. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Depending on your location and your antenna and all that stuff, you'll probably hear some of this stuff.
Transportation, no pollution. Wake up. That's why you see the new way of transportation, the planes, like helium balloon. So that's the new way of transportation with zero pollution. Electric ranges. 12 panel, ultralight noise, and helium. It's not toxic, it's not combustion. So I wake up that the role of transportation and new generation of transportation. Free contamination. So wake up. When you see the new Zeppelins and rings, the return of the Zeppelins and rings, you see the new transportation and with zero contamination. So I wake up. I will tell you, check it out.
Honestly, Exiled, I'm not sure exactly what frequencies. I mean, 432. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm not really sure what frequencies he was actually messing around with at that time. But uh, it, I think a lot of those frequencies are being hidden from us because they're trying to keep us off frequency. Like even like the 60 hertz and stuff like that in our power lines. That's not even in harmonics with the earth and all that stuff. A lot of the frequencies and stuff like that are being transmitted around the planet are off frequency just on purpose to keep us off kilter and out of harmonic. But it's an interesting concept when it comes down to what Tesla was working on, because if we were in harmonic, we wouldn't need power stations and shit like that. We would just tap into the Earth's um, 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 generating capacity. Basically, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have the right words, but yes, I've been looking into it. I've been trying to find them and stuff like that, but I don't really have some of the equipment. I haven't built any of the equipment.
You understand the language of science, stupid idiot.
There is nothing in nature that is flat and stationary.
He expects something different. Computer sound, computer voice, it's different.
Exiled, I wouldn't trust a lot of that stuff, that so-called declassified shit. I wouldn't trust a lot of it. Honestly, man, it's been said before. You will know that disinformation has been working when majority of things that Americans know is false. That's the thing. It's like you have to actually do the experiments yourself and do the research yourself, because honestly, a lot of that so-called research has been declassified. Very well could be very just disinformation to keep you confused and chasing rabbit holes that don't go anywhere. I mean, I'm not saying you know don't look into it in the first place and then try and actually um, basically do the experiment, do the research on your own. Do not take it for face value, uh, because quite honestly, um, uh, the powers that should not be will not release this to the public. The energy or the information that will actually benefit humanity, they will not do that. They'll keep it for themselves, and they'll keep all of us dumb and ignorant. I'll just have to say that.
Wow, word that they do not know too much about science is terrible.
But I will also say this: whatever was hidden or buried will be found. So the truth is out there, in the words of Fox Mulder.
shape. Wake up. The word Agno, if you don't know, it talks about language. You know what means Agno?
I'm gonna tell you something. For all I care, I don't really give a shit. But for all I know, the Earth is this shape right here. That's what the Earth is shaped like. I don't fucking care anyway. But as far as I know, that's what it is. I don't really give a shit. It could be the shape of a fucking pretzel. I don't care. It doesn't affect me one way or the other. And I don't understand why these people that are flat earthers, they tend to try and shove this shit down people's throat. I mean, honestly, it's a pathetic lifestyle. It's actually very pathetic. And I really question people's intelligence when they start pushing this shit. I really do.
Wake up. You know the talk of vacation? Make a test of talk of vacation. And you discover the truth. Talk of vacation. So wake up. Wake up. The earth is flat and stationary.
And it's amazing too. He's a radio operator. I mean, I could just observe how radio frequencies traverse through the ionosphere and propagation, and that actually proves that the Earth is not flat. I'll just have to say that. And it's just amazing that a radio operator it hasn't really clicked in his head. Um, you know, I don't know. Either that or he's just using this to like spread this Vatican propaganda in the first place. He's just using radio to do that. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I've been talking on the radio. I'm 50 years old, and I've been talking on the radio since I was 14 years old. I've seen and observed on how radio frequencies travel, and they actually go around the earth and come back around, and how they actually move. And it just proves this bullshit fucking flat earth crap way out of the water. And that's just one aspect. There's plenty of other aspects that just prove it too. And these people that are flat earthers, most of them, they're not even willing to do the experiments themselves. They just want to regurgitate what other people have said. It's amazing. It is a cult. It is a cult. It's a religion. And honestly, man, I don't know why in the past, I'd say 5-10 years, it's this flat earth is shit is being like, it's like a renaissance. It's being regurgitated back out. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. But according to these people, space is fake, air is fake, magnetism is fake, gravity is fake, the earth is flat, it's stationary, everything else moves, nature doesn't exist, it's whatever. I agree, Exile. It does nothing. It honestly, who gives a shit? It does nothing. It does not affect any of us. The shape of it does not affect any of us. Quite honestly, what it actually affects all of us? Fucking taxes. That affects all of us. I'm more concerned about these fucking psychopaths stealing from me in the form of taxes versus the fucking shape of the earth. Who gives a shit? It doesn't fucking matter, you know? I mean, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, the Earth is this shape right here. This is the shape of the Earth. and it's just wobbling around in space like that right there. This is the Earth right now. We're just sitting on top of this big fucking top head of a fucking bobblehead. We're you know, who gives a flying fuck, you know? You know, I'll tell you this. For all you flat earthers out there on the internet, you know how you can actually prove one way or the other? I mean, you can prove it one way or the other. All right? Take an airplane, fly from the North Pole down to the South Pole, going around, come back up to the North Pole. Now, you do that. You do like, you know, like how, you know, people have done this circumventing, from east to west, west to east. Do the same thing, you know, because I mean, people have gone all the way around the fucking planet. You point that airplane to the east and you keep flying east. You'll end up right back where you started eventually, because you'll come and you'll make a full circle. Do the same thing with north to south. You'll prove one way or the other the whole thing. Just do the experiment for yourself. Well, yeah, I agree with that too, Native. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there. You can even do a simple Google search what companies actually provide weather modification or cloud seeding as a service. There's a lot of them out there, and they actually are pretty freaking expensive. And also, I'm also right with you on that too, Exile. I'm right there with you on that also. When they're out there looking for the so-called God particle, yeah, they're tampering with some stuff that they really shouldn't be tampering with, because I mean, you know, if there is a possibility of opening up a portal, they don't have any way of actually stopping whatever might come through it. But what they're doing is they're trying to get information from these other ends of wherever of these portals, and trying to get information of technology. That's what they're trying to do. Um,
Transportation. That means this is Lazarini aircraft. Lazarini aircraft design check use electric engine, solar panel, ultralight eyes, and use fuel, helium.
dude, there was a lot of planes spraying that chemtrail shit yesterday here over us where I'm at. I think I counted at least 10 different planes just spraying that shit all over the place. I mean, and those chemtrails stayed in the sky for hours after the fact. And I'm sitting there watching this shit, and you know, you can see the difference, because a contrail, it usually disappears directly right after the plane goes by. All right, but a chemtrail, it will stay there the whole freaking day. Did you ever get any coffee, John? Well, I'm gonna tell you, Native. Even if you don't get into the hobby like I do, it's a good prepper uh, type item because honestly, communications is uh, one of the things that you should be prepping. You should be preparing for when everything goes to shit. How are you going to communicate? And quite honestly, man, me personally, I don't want to revert back to fucking smoke signals. So I'm still keeping this analog radio communications alive. And plus, like I said, it's part of my hobby anyway. I love talking to people. But there's a lot of crazy fuckers out there. Yeah, I'm still here. What are you doing? Oh, Roger. Yeah. I didn't know you came over here. I thought you went to go get coffee or something.
I was in the bathroom.
Ah.
Had a bad night.
I hear you.
My stomach is so fucked up, it's hurting. Got a doctor's appointment today. I got to be up towards Chipley today.
Roger.
Three different places to go today. I got to go to Chipley, then head down to Millville, Springfield, then from there back home. Both days gonna be shot.
Well, as long as it doesn't rain on me, I mean, honestly, it looks clear out there right now. As long as it doesn't rain on me, man, I'm gonna go out and try and make some money. Hopefully, I can make some fucking money.
There you go.
You know, I keep my fingers crossed. The big money day.
You never know, right? You never know. Thinking of maybe canceling it, call them up and cancel.
Can you do that?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm ready.
just set me up for a colonoscopy, and I go, yeah, I could cancel. They'd be mad, but fuck them.
Yeah, Roger.
That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't going. They want to do is stick a hose up my ass, and I got a problem with my ass now.
Yeah, well, you can do the same thing at home with a vacuum cleaner.
They're gonna give me, if I go out today, they're gonna give me a bottle of that stuff there, you know, that you mix in a gallon, and you gotta drink a gallon of water. But the thing is, my stomach's so messed up right now. If they go in there, they're gonna find more stuff than hurricanes. Everything's gonna be torn up in this side.
It's not really an image I wanted to have in my head this morning, John.
Well, here, have a good image. I woke up this morning laying in shit. Yeah, I had to rip all my bed apart, everything, take a shower. Yeah, my stomach was so screwed up, it just all over my place.
I'm gonna tell you that's something I said I have not ever done in my life is shit myself in while I'm asleep.
Me either. I must have been maybe 3 years old or 2 years old when I done that. I tell you, my stomach's messed up. We get right back to you. I want to look at the paperwork, see if they got a telephone number there. I could call them up and tell them, hey, not a good day. God, it didn't get to my brand new bed. A little bit awful.
You know, have to wrap it in plastic from now on.
I always keep it in plastic because dust mites. Good thing, huh?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, Huckleberry. I'll tell you. That's right. Never take sleeping pills and X-Lax at the same time. Yeah, no, he's been having some stomach problems and stuff. There's a damn bug floating around his house, man, making him sick and stuff. But yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you get older, man, you never should ever trust a fart. Never trust a fart. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. My buddy John over there, he's man, he's in and out of the hospital all the time. He's got all kinds of stuff wrong with him, and it's crazy though, man. I mean, I think he's a good guy and all, but man, I'm gonna tell you, I think he's got like one foot in the grave and the other one's on a banana peel. It kind of sucks, because if he was to pass on, dude, his daughter has got 2 kids living at the house with him. His daughter's boyfriend or whatever is in and out of jail. So if he passes on, because he's like, he's on a fixed income, but he has majority of the money. He owns the house. So if he passes on, um, it's going to be really screwed up for her. And you know, uh, but I don't know. It's just one of them things, man. I don't know. So that's the thing. It's like, I've been talking to John for quite a few years, man. We don't live that far away from each other. I think he's probably, I don't know, about, I don't know, about 40, 45 minutes away. Yeah, he's about 40, 45 minutes away from me or something like, hey, Guardian, good morning. Um, you know, as the crow flies, he's a little bit less than that, but, you know, we talk to each other pretty much all the time, almost every single day on the radio, what I mean? And this is how we communicate. And and this is another thing too. I'm still here. That's another thing too. When it comes down to,
Said he was on the radio for 50 years on that channel. He's full of shit.
yeah, well, you know, I haven't heard him.
Either. Out of 50 years, okay.
Well, I mean, honestly, John, we would have heard him before just recently, and we would have heard him last cycle when the skip was running. We would have heard him the last cycle before that, and all that shit. No, it didn't happen. But when it comes down to a prepper scenario, me and him, just us two, for instance, um, uh, we keep an eye on things on certain aspects. Like for instance, if things just go to shit, and there's like fucking tanks running down the street down over at his house, he's gonna let me know, and we're gonna use the radio or something like that to do it. You know what I mean? Because if the shit hits the fan, cell phones are probably not going to be working. So we're keeping that type of a scenario open, for communications just in case. And like I said, it's also a hobby. I guess you would call it. We talk to people all the time. We sit there and just chat on the radio, and but you do every once in a while you get those assholes, those trolls. I mean, trolls have been around way before the internet was even invented. So, I mean, I've been dealing with that type of shit for 50 years, or 40 years or some shit. So it's nothing new, That's what it makes it, so funny about people make it, all these thin-skinned people out here on the internet don't really understand all this stuff, It's like, oh my God, trolls, blah, 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 blah. They just, haven't had to deal with it, and it's brand new to them. Well, do what you want to do, John.
I feel like crap. I need to go see. I was up, like I said, too much.
Hey, do you hear that weird noise in the background? It's like a that type of shit.
It's something. I ain't quite sure what it is.
I think it's a data stream of some kind, man. I got a guy on that's on YouTube that I talked to, and he's a ham operator, and we're trying to figure it out where we can decode that signal.
Hear it now. Mike, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Have a good day. Hope you make some money.
Yeah, Roger. All right, man. Oh yeah, Melinda. There's got Polar in message, man. I actually put his video on my community tab. He's the ham operator I was talking about just then, about that signal that I was recording the other day, and he might have kind of figured out what it might be, the signal might be, but when it comes down to like actually, uh, um, um, decoding it, that's a whole different story. But I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Hey, this is 2 Fox India 1122 Wingnut Radio out here listening for all those stations across the pond. The 1122 Wingnut listening. There's a station out there in Portugal. I heard UK in there. I wonder if that flat earther's in Portugal. Yeah, Melinda, look on my community page. I shared Polar in Messages video. And like I said, he's a ham operator also, and he's real tech savvy and somewhat. So I don't know. It some of the stuff that he was coming up with, it sounds very similar to the signal. So if it is, there might be a possibility we can decode it. We're not sure yet.
Human pollution or not pollution? How can you solve the human pollution? Wake up, wake up. When you decide what you do with the human pollution, you have to tell them the truth to the human beings. So what you can do with the human pollution of earth, land, and all the pollution. So I tell you, tell them the truth, the real science. We got new technology like aerostatic beams, aerostatic human beings, with some gravity, with free energy, lifting. But when you tell the truth, you have to break with you can break the law of the liars. So that's a painful. So when you
I bet you that flat earther guy is in Portugal. His accent sounds like it's Portuguese.
Electric engines and solar panel with ours, no pollution, but the big business to shut you. Contamination, help the human being. Everybody say no. But I tell you, the earth is flat and stationary, and the giant blue carrier use electric engines.
guys, my phone flaked out again.
Hello, to division. Top of the morning to you there, to division. Word radio, 222, 6 Word radio, 222.
Hey, 222, 222. This is the 1122 Wing Nut Radio out here in the second division listening.
Yeah, I heard 1122 win in there. Top of the morning to you, Win. You're sounding good. You're coming over that DJ real good there, Win. Top of the morning, 222, Northern Ireland said that.
Hey, Roger that, 222, man. Hey, good afternoon to you too, sir. This is the 1122 Wing Nut Radio out here in the state of Florida. Roger.
Yeah, 1122 win in the state of Florida. We got you, sir. You're 5-9 and plus 10 on the meter here. Sounding good there. You're coming over that QRM real good there. We have top of the morning to QSL.
Yeah, QSL, man. Yeah, I got some guy over there. I think Portugal sitting there talking about flat Earth on my end, Roger.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you said there about Portugal, but we got a DJ playing music here. He's putting records there. You're talking, but you're coming over and good there. What did you say about Portugal? Bring it back.
Yeah, we got some guy over there in Portugal that's sitting there talking about flat Earth. It's been bugging me all morning, Roger. Yeah, I'm not sure either, man. I'm not sure either. Hey, Roger that. Hey, cheers, beers, boobs, bud, and barbecue from Wing Nut Radio, man. Hey, tipping my hat.
You have a good one, 73s, and we'll talk to you again there, my friend. Good to hear you up there. You have a good one, 73s, 222, Northern Ireland. We're standing by.
Look at that. Look at that. I don't need a fucking cell phone, and I can talk to Ireland all the way from Florida.
These days, I have found multiple kind of things. Yeah, oh God, an awful QR Mary. This real wicked QR Mary there, but from that DJ. We're going to QS Line. We're going to QS Line on 425. 425. 222 Word Radio. QS White, 425. Security X, 9 Alpha Kilo, 148, Canada standing by. You're sounding good up here under Alpha Canada. 3-5. 148, Nova Scotia, standing by.
Hey, attention all you shoppers out there. Attention all shoppers. This is the 1122 Wing Nut Radio out here in Florida, stretching that modulation around this big old ball.
Security X, this is 350 under Prospect, Canada, calling CQ. Thanks for the return. How are things down there in Florida?
Hey, morning time out there. The 1122 Wingnut Radio listening.
Calling.
035 out there in the Netherlands. 035 out in Netherlands. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in Florida listening.
163 South Wales, 163 Wales.
I hear the 163 out there in Wales. 163 out there in Wales. The 1122 Wingnut out here in Florida listening. Melinda, honestly, the corporation calling itself the government doesn't give a shit about us, man. They're actually probably in cahoots with all this crap because the New World Order wants to be the rulers of the whole fucking planet. So, yeah, they don't really care about us. They really don't. You know what? I've actually wondered this too. When they push us into World War III, I'm wondering what a lot of these people are going to be talking about out here on the radio. I'm curious to find out.
CQ, 4329 to Green Mountain State. We're QRT and standing by.
How can you be QRT and standing by?
I'm multi-talented. 101.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up here in Vermont.
Roger that out there. Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in Florida, listening to it all.
Yeah, you're doing a fine job from Florida, man. Wall to wall.
Yeah, copy that, man. Conditions are good. I got all of Europe and most of the country in my ears at the same time.
Yeah, 10 Roger on that, Florida. I didn't catch your numbers there, but I'm 4329, Green Mountain State of Vermont. Dave.
Hey, 4329. Yeah, I'm the 1122 Wingnut Radio. Hey, how's that train crash out there? How's that affecting you guys out there? That station out there in Vermont, how's that train crash that derailed a couple days ago? How's that affecting you guys out there?
Yeah, 10 Roger. Yeah, it's not bothering us too bad. I'm sure it's in the air, but you know, we'll never know the effects of it.
Now, copy that, man. Keep your eyes open, man, and keep me apprised, man. I'm always looking to find out more and more information about what's going on.
Yeah, 10 Roger. Well, thanks for getting back to me. Yeah, we got some retard there playing music, so unprofessional. But yeah, there's going to be some asshole out there playing music as far as any effects, but I don't know. Just have to see how the weather pattern is. 4329 Green Mountain State of Vermont. We're on the side.
Copy that, 4329. This is the 1122. They call me Wingnut Radio out here in Florida. I'm back out listening to it all.
Yeah, 10 Roger there, Wingnut Radio. Coming in here, good plus 10 there. Signal's great, doing a fine job. Yeah, 10 Roger, we got you a guy waving a hand there from Florida, doing a fine job up here in Vermont this morning. 555. Yeah, 10 Roger on the 555. 4329 here, Dave. You're wall to wall. Your radio sounded real good. Yeah, 10 Roger. Thanks for giving me a holler. CQ. Oh my God, I do. 19 Jack. 4329 to Green Mountain.
Roy, I got some radios. I got a Kenwood 2-meter. I have numerous 2-meter radios. What's your problem? The problem is that it's your type of signals coming in.
Roger, you got.
Oh my God, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time with you. Listen, I'm not wasting my time with you.
You're doing a fine job.
Okay. I just tell you the truth. I tell you the truth every day. You gotta stop saying my fucking name out there. Well, then that's gonna end on 2 meters. That's not my fucking problem.
Yep, 419
there, Jack, in Alabama, doing a fine job celebrating you and yours.
We're going to track the person down. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm done with you, and I'm sick of your fucking threats.
4320.
There's no threat. We don't want no disturbance in that band. No. I've got everything, and I've already talked to some people. I'm gonna turn into you. You're in trouble.
Yeah, a lot of people in there.
I don't know who's on that band.
We'll try to.
I don't know who's on that band, but they gotta stop. I don't give a fuck who's on that band. Well, I do. So do my friend Karen. Leave my fucking name out of it. So do my friends. Oh, your friends. Well, wait a minute. I was listening Monday night, and I'm sure you talked to Guido since Monday night. Wayne would appreciate it if you didn't call him anymore. Well, that's fine. I try to call Wayne. He doesn't answer. That's fine. No, he doesn't want you to call. Didn't Guido tell you? Boy, did I hit the jackpot when I turned that volume up. He don't want nothing to fucking do with you. I wonder why. I don't know why. I really don't know why. So I don't give a shit why. It's your bad behavior. You lost a fucking friend that was your friend for what, 20 years, 30 years? It's your bad behavior. Why don't you take a look at yourself, Roy? No, I'm not going to take a look at myself. All I know is stay the fuck off at 2 meters. I ain't on 2 fucking meters.
Hey, you don't own the fucking bandwidth anyway, motherfucker.
We're going to drive close to the house. We know what's around here.
The clarifier open.
We're going to find out. We'll fucking find out. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. Maybe it was Wayne.
Seems to be doing the job.
Hey, you don't own 2 meters anyway.
That's shame on him. Maybe he don't want you fucking talking. I don't fucking know, but boy, you guys got your own problems up there. Your buddy, he don't want nothing to do with you. He told you that. He told Guido. I'm sure Guido fucking told you. So just stop harassing Wayne.
That sounds great.
You're not harassing Wayne.
43.
We call Wayne to see how he's doing. I call him to see how he's doing down there. Physically.
I know. You called months ago. He never got back to you. You called Monday night. He don't want to talk to you. He told Guido. I'm sure Guido told you.
Listen, you. Whoever's doing that to me is an asshole CB operator.
Fuck him. He thinks what? Someone's doing it to the ham operators. Now it's a big to-do. Fuck him.
That's right. You're the guy that told me you would go on 10 meters and give my name out and do this and that. You're the guy. Who else can we point the finger at?
You got that wrong, because I told you something about 10 meters and you turned it around on me, okay? Because I mentioned the frequency and then it went up there and I told you I heard a recording. They were trashing you, your wife, your whole fucking family, but you didn't want to believe me. So they're up on 10 meters as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Guido.
They're up on 10 fucking meters.
All I know is going to be a CBS operator.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, Melinda. I'm gonna tell you, it's all over the place. See, this is not just the internet. This is so funny. You know, a lot of us have been dealing with this kind of stuff for, 50 years, 60 years. I mean, honestly, man. You know, it's not just on the internet. But yeah, I mean, people. First thing in the fucking morning. They're already starting shit. They're already starting some kind of hate and discontent. I mean, I think really there's some people out there actually, they need that. They need the hate and discontent because it's like air. They got to have it to breathe, you know what I mean? For real. I mean, it's very sad people out there. Very sad. Very, I don't know. They're just very sad, lonely people that have nothing better to do with their life but to start hate and discontent. And because honestly, the old saying, was it misery loves company? That's exactly what it is. These people are very miserable in their lives, and so what they have to do is make everybody else's life miserable around them, so it makes their life look a little bit better. It's been happening it's been happening since the dawn of time, honestly.
Anybody who fucking ham operators come down on the 11 meters, well, fuck you. I guess you're getting some payback, huh?
I'm the only one that comes
a carpenter.
You ain't chasing me off. I'm trying to chase you off. And I think you chased Wayne and Bobby off. You fucking did that. Are you going to blame Wayne? Somehow I'm sure you're going to put me between you and Wayne. I caused that, right? Did I cause that, Roy? I caused that rift between
Well, I woke up Thursday morning.
Please speak for everything. You guys are my witnesses out here.
Hey, the 1122 Wingnut Radio, listening to all of it.
I'm fucking tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. He's gonna get his wife's family. He's gonna fucking come after me. They're all young and tough Italians. They're gonna come. I'm done with the fucking threats. You ran to the cops being threatened. I got you on fucking tape, you motherfucking foolish bastard. You're the only one that threatens anybody since we are here, and you know it. So don't try to twist it around. You're the only one that threatens anybody out here. Listen, you're on fucking tape.
Simply said it. Just forget it.
Boston to kill him, and if you couldn't, you were going to hire somebody.
Out all the shit.
And I sent that to Peter in case he might need that. That's fucking
Like flushing the toilet, you just turns that slow.
Matthew's in jail for what he did, you fool. Don't twist it around. I was the one that was threatened out here first, and said, you know this to be true. Don't twist it around. No.
Shut the fuck up, stupid.
With you and that fucking Gordon. You and Gordon started the whole fucking thing. Are you happy that Gordon's in the room? No, I am not, you
No.
piece of shit.
No, Melinda, it won't help. They really need a hug. I mean, I don't think they really they got hugs when they were children. I really think so.
But you and a body bag, you two are arguing. You're trying to rewrite fucking history? People should not be threatening people physically out here, starting with you. I never threatened you. Oh, I'm going to choke you, punch you. Let's meet up. I want to pop you in the face. You threatened me a million times. Even Jack can attest to that. No. You know I'm too smart.
If you motherfuckers don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to get somebody to go over to your house and fucking yank your goddamn tower down so you can't fucking talk to you anymore.
Play whatever game I want to play. It's a bullshit game. All right, forget about it. Just have fun. I want everybody to leave us alone on 2 meters because they're going to get that person fined and in trouble and arrested. I don't give a fuck what happens.
Yeah, you don't own 2 meters. Fuck 2 meters.
Just fucking leave Wayne alone. Don't call him any goddamn more. Come on, man. And another thing, if I want to speak to you this channel, I'm going to speak to you. I told you that 3 years ago, and I'm going to do it forever. Roy, I don't have any problem with you speaking. I wish you would just leave me the fuck alone. You're out there at nighttime. Do I fucking bother you? Once a month I might turn the fucking radio on. Go fuck yourself. You're clever one. You think you're clever. You're not. I know, I'm not. No, I'm not clever, no.
That's right. It's morning time out here on the CB radio. I love my CB radio. That's right. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here. I am your host for Anarchy Television. Please stand by for random calls.
I don't care, Roy. It has nothing to do with me, so I don't really give a fuck. Whatever.
I don't really give a fuck about 2 meters anyway. I think it's really funny that some of these ham operators actually think that they own the fucking airwaves.
Do better, Roy. You're not being fucking fair to me by saying my name and blaming me when I'm not around to defend myself. Number one, I'm not around to fucking defend myself when you're throwing all these accusations out there, and I'm fucking tired of your threats. What the hell is going on out here? You stupid piece of little fuck. You understand what I'm calling you? You're the one on recording threatening someone's life. Not me, buddy. Not me.
This is why you don't have friends, dude.
Plenty of threats here.
Yep. Earn the hate. That's what they're doing. Earning the hate.
I don't give a fuck what you got. Crazy channel, no doubt. I don't care.
That's why you have no one.
Oh, typical liberal. Come on, man. What's the matter with you? You got no fight in you this morning?
Idiot. See,
You fucking pussy. Good morning to the channel. Beautiful channel 38.
Bro, nobody better fuck with me up on 2 meters, boy. I'll tell you, I'm gonna get my friends and we're gonna find more fires.
A couple people call me. They drive around, and Donnie.
What's up, my brother? This is 413 Western Massachusetts.
Oh, Melinda, I'm gonna tell you, that's what you actually have to do, man. I mean, honestly, those people, they're what I guess you can call them like emotional vampires. They really suck your energy right out, and they're toxic. I mean, you have to actually distance yourselves from those people. I mean, because quite honestly, man, they'll just drag you down, and you just got to rise above it. Honestly, man. I mean, I'm actually one of the reasons why I do some of these live streams is really to showcase these idiots out here. I want to make them worldwide famous, to show them to the world who they are and how they act. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, honestly, on these aspects. Some of these assholes that are out here, I want everybody in the world to see who these people are. I want them to hear that how they act and how they treat other people. I mean, I want them to be famous for that. You know what I mean? Because honestly, man, there's too many of these assholes around the world, and until we actually expose them and show them to the rest of the world and basically eradicate it from the planet, this whole attitude, you know what I mean? Because it does nothing productive. It's nothing positive come out of it. Nothing. That's what it actually drives me nuts about all this crap that happens on the internet, on YouTube, for instance. A lot of this hate and discontent and this fighting and bickering and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, 200 years from now, when people are looking back at these videos, what do you think they're going to think? What do you think they're going to think of the people, of these people that these videos are, these people that are getting on live streams, starting fights and all this other shit? What do you think they're going to think? You know what I mean? It's one of them things, man. We got to get past this. We got to actually evolve and actually get better and, past this type of shit. But until we actually expose it, people just say, oh, that's just an isolated incident. No, this happens all the fucking time, every fucking day.
Hello. There's hundreds of people around. They all got those little fucking buffalo out there. You got a copy? Fuck. Coming in at nighttime at 2 meters. That's no bullfang walkie-talkie. It's a fucking strong mobile radio.
Oh, so it's gotta be from fucking Burlington. That's the back jet.
Yeah, excuse the language. I forgot to tell everybody. There is going to be questionable language on this live stream.
No incognito, nothing. If you're going to chase me up for 30 years,
what Donnie's got to do with this?
It ain't happening. Jack, I'm going to be here forever. Hello. I'm even more solidified now. I'm even more determined.
Yeah, but you're taking it out on the wrong fucking people. Now we're paying the bad behavior. I'm bothering you, and you're fucking coming down here and you're ruining fucking this frequency.
Oh, if someone's listening and they bother me, they better take note.
You're bothering me? Go the fuck back to 2 meters, you damn ass motherfucker. I mean, seriously, you want everybody to fucking stay off of 2 meters? You go back to 2 meters. Get off 11 meters.
Yeah, can't see you arguing. Why can't you be both like I was? I'm not sure how one has to do with the other, but okay. Oh my. Yes.
I mean, seriously, you guys are, I mean, that motherfucker, I mean, there's nothing positive, nothing constructive, nothing coming out of this whole fucking scenario. I mean, I don't understand why motherfuckers out there always want to create hate and discontent. That's all they want to do. They just want to sit there and start a fight all this other shit. You know what? Go back to, I mean, I know most of you guys out there are fucking ham operators. Go back to ham frequencies. We don't want to hear that shit over here on 11 meters.
All right, goodbye. How's the Roy in the morning show?
Not even 9 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty.
Chase me up. You do all this shit. You come out here, you get me all wound up. You try to chase me up. I'm fucking Roy. My hands are shaking right now. I'm telling you right now. You're getting me. You've threatened me so many times, and your wife's family and all those people that live in this town. I'm afraid to even leave. I'm afraid to leave the house.
Yeah, let's
Threaten you. Around, Jack. Threaten him. I got it on tape. Nobody's threatening you. The only one that yields the world's threats is you. And you know it, and everybody knows it on this channel that's been listening the last 2 years.
Says the guy that threatened Peter's wife in South Boston, which we all have a recording of, right?
Because he called my house. You don't know about that. You don't want to hear about that. You block it out. He didn't call my house. That's no circumstances. It's okay to threaten somebody, I guess. No, that's not how it works. You don't have special circumstances that okays you to go out and threaten people's fucking lives. He called your fucking house. I don't even believe that even fucking happened. Oh, yeah. It didn't happen. You're full of shit. You gotta be the center of attention. The center of attention. That's what Wayne said about you. You gotta be the center of attention. Okay?
Sad little people out there. Sad, pathetic little people. You got no lives, no friends. All you, I mean, the only attention that you get is negative attention, because that's the only attention you can get. I mean, I'm serious. People, you need to get a damn life. You need to actually get out and make some friends and stuff. And maybe somebody should give you a fucking hug. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. And you didn't keep giving out my name and address. And I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna fucking end well. You got that on recording. You would love to fuck with me. Get out of here, you. Stop giving out my fucking information. I don't care if it's been given out a million times. I don't want to give.
I wonder in New York City,
Someone else said they called me. I think I knew that. Someone else suggested you.
Yeah, I apologize, Melinda. I'm gonna tell you, me personally, I mean, that sailor's mouth, I have that. It's actually a natural thing for me. I have to really try hard to not use colorful language. You know what I'm saying? I have to actually really think about what I'm saying. When I just let it fly out, I let it fly out. I have to apologize for my end of it. I can't apologize for these people.
How he's doing, like a friend would do. Yeah, but he told Guido to tell you not to bother him. Didn't Guido give you the message? You tell me you didn't talk to fucking Guido after I just called his house. Are you telling me you didn't talk to Guido? I talked to Guido all the time.
Hello, good morning.
I just got the message the other day. Oh, so you admit you talked to Guido when he told you. So, hello out there. You got a copy? Hey! We'll see. I'm fucking hiding behind nothing. You fucking straight. Oh, yeah. We'll see.
Hey, attention all you shoppers out there. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio, stretching that modulation out there into the atmosphere and back down into your speaker. That's right, the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television, and I'm on the side listening.
You remember that, Mikey? Audio. And it was you and Gordon that teamed up. So whatever Gordon did, you co-signed it. Oh, my God.
What are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. Why you doing out there? Fucking story. What are you doing out there? Send me the auto file. don't get it, because you would have sent it around. Well, you wow. Why wouldn't you? There's proof right there. You better believe it. Just leave Wayne the fuck alone. Oh my. No, it's just Wayne don't like to fuck around and that. Just leave him alone. That's all he's asking. Just leave him alone.
Music, okay. Now that I know, doesn't want to be called by me anymore, I won't be making any phone calls.
Oh, you're just taking my word for it? No. You know you talked.
What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there?
No, not you. No, I just got a phone call. I talked to Bill the other day.
Oh my God!
I just found out that's these.
Please don't pucker your lips and blow your microphone. It doesn't sound good.
You are unable to sit back and say, I wonder if it's something I did that would get my friend that upset that he wouldn't accept my phone calls. Now you got to take a look at yourself. Say, something that I might have done that caused that rift between me and my friend. It could it be my behavior? Do you think maybe that's why Bobby and Wayne left Channel 38? It wasn't because of me. It certainly wasn't because of me.
That's very debatable.
No doubt about it. Yeah, sure is. Look at that. I know for everything and anything, that's what you've been doing. The fact is, it's you know what it is, right? It's your behavior. It's your behavior.
Okay, well, anyways, goodbye. And I'm not leaving Channel 38.
No, I don't know. I really don't care, Roy. If you come or go, I don't care what you do. I really don't.
Well, I'm just making a statement.
You're still making statements to me like you're talking to somebody that did something. You know what I mean? I have done nothing.
You've done plenty over to me over here.
I would actually prefer you go back to 2 meters.
4 threats.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sure is. Hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetically, whatever. 4 threats. Don't twist it with that stupid word.
I won't twist anything. Let me go get my phone. Where's my? That's right. You better believe it. Threatening Peter.
No, we all heard that a million times. I had good reason to do that.
See, you always make excuses for yourself. No, there's no good reason to fucking threaten someone. You idiot. Why don't you talk to Max and get a phone call? Tell Max to call you. He can maybe give you a little advice.
Listen, my wife was threatened. My daughter was threatened. They could vouch. They could tell you right to your face, okay? You still wouldn't believe then because you're an asshole.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You gotta be the center of attention. Nobody fucking calls you. You're full of shit.
Yeah, sure he did. He called me. And anybody calls me that's breaking the law, and they will be reported.
How it works. But boy, oh boy, you don't like it when somebody messes with you now. Boy, this is a different side of you.
Well, if someone breaks the law, does it? You see, if you call me an name of the secret radio, you're taking another level now. But that's breaking the law.
Just expanding on that. Is that a little bit better now? Hello?
Me too. So go do it.
I hope you take your ass on 38. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's working good or not there. We'll have to see there. All right, I just wanted to see. Just leave Wayne the fuck out. Peace out. Oh, that was a big deal.
He was my friend before your friend.
What the heck is going on out there? Bothered with you. Just step back and say, is it something I did? Because it really, Roy, it was. You're crazy. All right, go ahead, find out why him and Bobby left there. Come on, you know it was. They didn't run from me. They did not run from me.
Sure they did.
Fuck you, they did. You just can't see it. They left there and they don't want nothing to do with you.
Well, that's fine. I just told you I won't be calling anymore.
And Bobby thinks you're a fucking nut.
He thinks you're a nut, too.
No, I didn't call the FBI, man. He thinks you're absolutely nuts. Sweet. All right, yeah, you're the other one who likes to throw a wedge between everybody else. I know a bunch of people who told me years ago, like Philip Melrose and other people.
Oh, yeah. Philip Melrose.
You forget, see, you denied that. You can't remember the argument when you had with Phil?
Yeah, somebody I got here to you.
Go through your section.
Just get along.
You denied all the now you're admitting it. What do you mean? I'm staying on Channel 38 forever.
See you guys up there.
The more they bother me on 2 meters, and the more they try to create a wedge, and the more they try to bother me on the radio answer, the more I'm going to be here.
That sounds like a good show.
I'm not going to talk to you. The more I talk to you, they want to get rid of me. It ain't happening.
For that, but that's about it. Talking a double nickel out there in the worldwide.
They're not even open yet at Americana, are they?
I talked to a couple stations in Florida, but it's pretty quiet.
Central time, aren't they? What time is it Central time right now?
It's almost 8 o'clock. It's about 10 to 8 o'clock Central Time.
Okay, what time does Americana open up? 8? Who knows what time Americana opens up?
I got no clue.
Hey, Roger that. I like to go on their website.
555 was down here on the radio.
Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television. I am standing on the side and listening to all this stuff.
Roger that. Yeah, I just got to order some parasitic choke resistors. I kind of torched mine the other day. Doing a hot tune. Maybe one day they'll let us in, whatever it is. But you know what? They got a new board out for the AL800. I'll see if they carry it. It just screws right in. You put the thing right on top of the fucking tube there, and you're good to go. And it's a new design. Think about why you lost those friends. Good friends. Even if I lose them, I'd probably just make one myself. I got the resistors, but I just.
Well, Melinda, in my opinion, man, I think it was the KGB ideological subversion tactics that actually is really at work. It's the demoralization of the people, and the morality is just disappearing unless we bring it back. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes to 8 o'clock here local time.
We get in there and try to tune her up a little bit. They would stop because if they start rounding you in the ham, you're probably going to be on the channel more.
Yeah, Roger, that's all they do, and they try and stop people from talking. That's all they do.
Because, we all know these HF amplifiers, they really don't like 11 meters. You probably got a custom built one.
You got 409 up here in Buffalo, New York, Roger.
It's the way to go, brother. I had a heat kit SP220 like that. I wish I never got rid of it. You have no fucking friends,
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I talked to you yesterday. Yeah, same thing every day on this channel. I'll tell you that.
I just had a phone call. Could hear your bullshit. Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Yep, it's all bullshit. You know why it's always greener on the other side? It's because it's fertilized with bullshit.
3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. The QSO with you right now. The band is going short or long, but everybody's coming in the radio over here. So for now, maybe conditions can get a little bit better. And this little box, we can we'll be making contact again. This is 113 New York City. Oh, you can be it.
Get your pants on.
Yeah, that's really pushing it too. I don't want to be that guy.
Very unfortunate. I don't care
I don't know why you think I give a fuck. Why do you give a fuck? If I did, if I had control. Good morning, Dana. Pleasure to hear you in there this morning. Have a pleasant, good day. May the good Lord bless you here in New York City. 113 said that.
113, you're making it down to Florida. Morning time to you. The 1122 Wingnut on the side.
Oh, thank you. Definitely coming in here. Surprising that you're willing to give up every friend. Well, you don't really have every year. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah, sure is. Yeah, that you've known for what, 2 minutes? What you gonna do? I thought I heard Wingnut out there. I haven't heard Wingnut in a while.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm sitting on the side.
Yeah, no, you know. It doesn't matter. No matter what you try to do, I'm still going to be here. That's all you have to know. You just should just... 850-246
Hey, morning time, everybody out there on the frequency, the 1122 Wingnut Radio on the side.
Eight nine zero 2. Right back. 113 New York City. Listen to it later. I'm gonna go. One of my followers is doing it. And that's not with my knowledge, right? You know, I don't rightly know. Operator Bill sounded good up here in New York City. 113 said it. You refuse. 850-246 upstate New York, please. Even keep friends because you're a radical fucking lunatic. You're a lunatic. I think I used the rest of my bacon last night. Good morning. 246 upstate New York, waving a hand. We talked this morning exactly about this and how you got involved and all. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking wedger. Every day, every morning. You're a wedger. Call me a wedger. You got a copy on this radio out there?
Yeah, I got a copy.
I got the out there. I think the band's going long and short real quick. That's why people are probably coming in and out, man, real quick there. So enjoy it. Get your little contacts in there, and then before you know it, everybody be out of here. So you won't hear nothing but a 113 New York City said it. You're not done with nothing.
Hey, I hope everybody's got a big cup of coffee in their hands. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio, trying to blow some smoke so everybody gets a contact buzz.
Kenwood 2-meter radio. Maybe I'll drive around the neighborhood. Hey, I'll drive around with my handheld, and I don't want to be that guy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's see if you find out anything. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me set up and everything, and maybe I can get a bunch of walkies. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can, hey, maybe I can get on this. Put a knob hammer up ready to do it all those walkies. You want to start trouble?
Yeah, Melinda, the KGB ideological subversion. It's a 4-step process. The first step is to demoralize the nation. The second step is to destabilize the nation. The third step is to bring the nation to crisis. And the 5th step is to normalize the nation. It's a 4-step process. And it really doesn't take very long because the demoralization actually takes about a generation. And hell, they've been working on that ever since fucking World War II. So you see what's happening here in America when it comes down to it. Try and guess what stage of the process we're in now.
I'm not advocating for anybody to talk. I'm just telling you what's out there. No, it is. It's fucking sickening that you are in so much fucking shit, but you won't. I can't understand. I'm actually to the point where I feel sorry for you, Roy. I'm trying to fucking help you. I feel sorry for you.
But I'm in no shit. You're the only one that has trouble out here. You're the only one that
Yeah, I was a fucking asshole when I set you up when we were talking. When I to help you out and fucking do the lawn and all that. I was a real fucking prick, wasn't I?
You were good back then. You changed.
Yeah.
Roy, go back to 2 meters.
You don't want to let Roy, please. You're losing friends left and fucking right. Why don't you take a look at it? You're the one that changed. You went cuckoo, because Trump lost. You went cuckoo.
Go back to 2 meters, Roy.
See, you gotta go fucking with that falsehood too. That's been bullshit too.
Doesn't matter about Trump. We're going to get somebody else to kick your asshole out of the White House eventually.
Yeah, but it does matter because you want Trump.
I work for Republicans. Yeah, but I don't have to have it. I'd take another Republican. Anybody but the asshole Democrats.
Yeah, that's what I say. Anybody but Trump.
No, you say anybody but a Republican.
No, you just heard me. Anybody but Trump. I like Nikki Haley. I like what's his name, DeSantis. Yeah, I like both of them.
So we'll see if you vote for them when the time comes.
We'll see who's there. You know what? I think everybody's just gonna say, fuck it, let's give a woman a chance, and I hope it's Nikki Haley.
Beautiful. That's fine with me.
And according to you, if my views and everything are what you say, then I've been beating the shit out of you. 2018, 2020, 2022. According to you, I've been kind of winning, haven't I?
No, you've been a loser. Because anybody would support this asshole in the White House.
I don't support him. I told you that. He's the president. I can't do anything about it. He's the fucking president.
I woke up Thursday morning.
Sure you can. Nothing you can do.
Well, impeach him, fire him, then whatever they want. Whatever they're down for. I don't care. I'm only one person.
You didn't find a truck yet? What the hell's wrong with you? $1 million.
I swear to Christ, you're being...
I don't want Toyota to piece of shit for $4,500 just to put it for 1,000 miles on. I'm getting idiot.
In the state of Massachusetts, they go
Take you 124 Arizona 35.
And everything up here, man.
You tell me something
I'm
we
talking
don't
like 95 miles, that should be in a junkyard already. 265,000 miles of that. $3,000 for that crap. Like,
6, 7.
exhaust check over the stove. It kept turning on and off and cycling through fan speeds and lights and beeping. So I put that on there and it took care of the problem.
I'm running around 350 but I got the water.
Yeah, honestly, Melinda, this might sound sexist to some women, but leaders of a nation is not a woman's job. It's a man's job. And honestly, just because they're a woman does not make them qualified to do the job. All right. And I am that way. I mean, I wouldn't want to rely on a woman to protect me in a foxhole. Honestly, I wouldn't want them to be the leader of a nation either. It's not their job. All right. It is a man's job to do that. And, whatever. It might sound sexist to some women. I don't care. But that's just the way it is in my mind. It's not their job. Women's are the nurturers and the creators. The men are the providers and the protectors. So that's just the way I see things. And Nikki Haley, yeah, I agree. She's not qualified to do that. She's also a traitor. Honestly, I don't think there's any legitimacy in government at all. This left-right paradigm bullshit is nothing but a fallacy in the first place. It's an illusion of choice. They're going to put in whoever they want to put in because the so-called elite and the so-called powers that should not be, they're doing whatever the fuck they want with no repercussions and no remedies for us. We've got to actually get back to what we were supposed to do, as this country was actually started as natural common law, and also we the people are the checks and balances. But I just don't know if we the people have enough balls to do anything about it. But that's my take on it. Hey, I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm just saying, you know, honestly, if it was like, for instance, I'm not going to try. If I was in a wartime situation, and I get all shot up, I'm not going to rely on a woman to actually pick me up and carry me off to safety. I can't do that. I don't see it happening. Honestly, that's just, you know, I'm not saying that women can't. I'm just saying that it's not their job. I don't think that's not their place in the world. But you know, like I said, you know, it might sound sexist, it might whatever, but I don't care. I mean, that's just the way I am. Women are the, you know, the nurturers and the creators of life. The men are the protectors and the providers. That's just, I'm kind of traditional on that end of it.
Well, you know, back in the spring, yeah, except who's the one that said I'm gonna go to Chiquita's here? There's no way. 88, the Garden State, Chalet Station, anywhere. No, we're not wrong. You're wrong. Not wrong. You said it right on this channel. Never said that. Yeah, you said it. No, I didn't.
Honestly, man, and that's another thing too. If I was to put a label to it, I'm an anarchist. I don't see any legitimacy in any government. All governments around the world are the problem, and they are the true criminals to humanity. They're the only ones that legalize murder, and they call it war. They're the only ones that legalize theft, and they call it taxes. All right? Governments, no matter what, all through the centuries, have been the problem. They are the only ones that are the true criminals to humanity. All right? So honestly, you know, no one has a higher claim over my life and my property than I do. I don't give a shit if you call yourself government. I don't care. These motherfuckers, they want to use force and violence up to death to, you know, enforce their will. You know, these psychopaths that write these fancy words on a fancy piece of paper, and then they sprinkle pixie dust on it, and then we're all supposed to bow down and submit. That is bullshit. And quite honestly, those psychopaths, I'm not really worried about. You know, those psychopaths can sit there and write those words on a fancy piece of paper all they fucking want. It's the ones that will comply and enforce it. Those are the ones that I'm actually concerned about. You know, and I'm serious. And even then, when it comes down to, you know, the people that served in the military, hey, I understand it. You know, a lot of people, they went in with this ideology that they're doing something, and they're doing something for their country and all that stuff. But if you actually know, all wars, all this legalized murder, all wars is bankers' wars. Every single one of them was started and enacted over a lie. Every single one of them. It was over a lie. So all our men and women that are going over there and fighting these things in all these other countries and stuff, and dying and having the ultimate sacrifice of their lives over a fucking lie. I mean, you know, look at, all right, I'll give you an example. I'll give you two examples, two big ones. Vietnam War. It was started over a lie. The Gulf of Tonkin. All right, the Iraq-Afghanistan war. It was over a fucking lie, the weapons of mass destruction and the fucking 9/11 shit. It was a fucking lie. Mark my words. We're going to have a 9/11 2.0 type of situation coming up soon to get us into another big fucking war over a fucking lie. They're going to start some shit. They're going to blame it on this, trying to get everybody on board, and they're going to send our men and women over there to die and put them in the fucking meat grinder while all these politicians and bureaucrats are sitting comfortable and their families are not fighting these wars either. And they're just going to get rich off of our fucking misery. They're going to create the chaos and become billionaires. Quite honestly, man, the powers that should not be, honestly, in my opinion, you know, all that Bilderberg group that had the meeting in Davos, quite honestly, if a Scud missile was to blow up that fucking building with all them in it, that would solve almost all of our problems world fucking wide. You know, because these psychopaths, they want to be our rulers, our masters. Who in the fuck do they think they are? But they think they're our masters and our rulers, and we're just the cattle, the slaves, the serfs. Fuck these psychopaths.
I know you like to talk much.
And honestly, you know, Democratic Republic. Yeah, democracy is mob rule. I mean, honestly, this country, as it was founded with the Constitution, we're a constitutional republic. All right. Yeah, the WEF. Well, I mean, that's part of the Davos fucking Bilderberg group. You know, the only thing is like this last meeting, Klaus Schwab didn't go. You know, he didn't attend. But yeah, I've been following that shit for over 10 years, man. These psychopaths are the problem. All right, they all want to create this new world order, this one world government, you know, and be the masters of all of us, and all of us are just going to be slaves to it. That's what they want. That's their wet dream, because they want us to they want us to work, and the sweat equity that we create, they will live off of, all fat and happy. I mean, honestly, these motherfuckers, they've never worked a day in their fucking life. They've never had to sit there and pump their own goddamn gas. They've never had to do that shit. You got these fucking bureaucrats and these politicians, these fucking motherfuckers that have been in politics and shit like that for over 40 years, 50 years. These are nothing but welfare recipients, man. Living off of our sweat, our equity, our earnings. And they're using it by theft. They're stealing it from us. And quite honestly, at the point of a government gun, it's extortion. I think it's time for all of us to awaken from the slumber in the matrix and embrace true freedom of true anarchy worldwide. If people would just understand the truth, like here in America, this thing calling itself a government, it's a corporation. It's a corporation called, in all capital letters, the United States. It's a corporation. You know, was it 28 USC 3002, Section 15? Look it the fuck up. It's not a government. All right? And we've been hoodwinked for over a couple of 100 years. And they fucked us all over way back in the day. I mean, you know, you see all this backdoor deals like they did fucking Jekyll Island. All right? Way back in the day. When they stole our gold. When the fucking birth certificate and the social security fucking shit came into play, they fucked us. They're putting us in a contract. We as a people need to actually stand up and grow some fucking balls and get our freedoms back. Get our rights that are endowed to us by the Creator. See, government doesn't provide rights, it provides privileges. Only the creator can provide rights. You know, only the creator actually creates law. Only men create statutes, codes, policies, rules, regulations, edicts. You know, the word law is actually made up of three letters: LAW, land, air, water. Only the creator can create law. I'm just saying. People need to actually awaken. Wake the fuck up. This woke bullshit, it's just another word for socialism. It's another word for fascism and communism. We need to eradicate this socialist, Marxist, communist fucking mentality from the entire planet. Because we'll never prosper and grow into something that we are supposed to be, that the Creator actually wants us to be. Free people. And you know, if I was to believe all the so-called history that we have in this country, you know, it only took 3% of the entire population of this country to defeat the most powerful military at that time. Can you imagine what 3% of the entire population of the fucking planet could do to the most tyrannical of this time? All we have to do is get on the same page and sing in the same song, y'all. Just saying.
Amplifiers are made to be broken.
900.
I have trouble getting 100 out of the radio.
That's right, Don. You tell him. I had trouble getting 100 out of it. Oh, is Donnie at home? Yeah, I think so. All right, so he's not outside, so can I key up? Yeah, you can key up on 2 meters. All right, I'm going to key up now. Okay. Donnie, should I use the Yezu or my HTs? My Buffon. Should I use a Buffon bull?
You do whatever you want to do. I don't know what to do.
Hey, Roy, go back to 2 meters, man. I'm tired of hearing this shit.
No, but I mean, Donnie, you're going to sit outside of my house because that's what this guy's telling me, that you're going to sit outside my house.
Well, Roy, why would you use my fucking name? What's your problem?
I didn't say you're going to sit outside his house. You did too, you fuck.
Oh, is you record it? Did you play back?
Oh, I don't have to play nothing back. I know what you said. If he can, whatever he wants to believe. And you know what you said, you little prick.
You should have recorded that.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. If Donnie doesn't believe me, then fuck it. He don't have to believe me. I don't care. I'm just telling you that you said Donnie was going to be sitting outside of my fucking house.
No, I never said that.
You're a piece of shit.
Never said that at all.
Yeah, I wish someone would fucking just key up and say, well, yo.
Hey, Roy, go back to 2 meters. I'm tired of hearing this crap.
Yeah, Roy, someone's telling you to go back to 10 meters. Who's that? Don't know.
Hey, Roy, go back to 2 meters. I'm tired of hearing this crap on this frequency.
There was somebody up on 10 meters, right? They were actually picking on Roy's wife and daughter. And I tried to tell Roy about it, and he fucking turned it around, and he's blaming fucking me. I swear to God, I would never fucking do that.
Pretty bad, did it?
Yeah, but they were doing it on 11 meters. They got the people do it. They disguise their voice. They got robotic fucking things. They were picking. They give me the same shit. My wife, I'm in Sherry Spears, and I'm jerking off and that. I mean, get the fucking shit.
Anyway, I don't know if you guys are actually still paying attention to all this stuff or not. I mean, I don't know, man. Uh, I really, I try to, Frank, I'm on 38, channel 38, 27,385 at the moment. Um, I got a couple of these guys up there in like, Wisconsin or some shit like that talking. Um, yeah, and that's the thing too, man. And Melinda, I'm gonna tell you, girl. You know, the people that have that have done the ultimate sacrifice for us in the future, and I know they are just rolling in their fucking graves right now on how this is going downhill when it comes down to this socialist, this Marxist, this communist mentality is being infiltrated into this country. And our freedoms are being eroded away every single day by the very ones that took an oath to uphold and protect those rights. And they've got this qualified immunity, and they think they're untouchable, and there's no remedy for the rest of us. There's it's insane. And honestly, I mean, and I really sincerely hope I'm wrong about this, but back when the Civil War was happening, I think that was the first and maybe the last time that we had enough balls to go up against the government. And I'm a Southern boy. Yeah, I got a lot of family that were in the Confederate Army and the Confederate militias and stuff. The thing is, it's like I really sincerely hope I'm wrong about it. You know, we need to grow some fucking balls and take this shit back from all these psychopaths that think they can rule over us like fucking kings and queens. All right. I I've been beating my head against this wall for over 20 years. I've been trying to actually wake people up and and show them the truth, warn them of the impending danger that is coming. Because in a way, um, I, I I'm kind of like one of the watchers. I mean, I don't claim to be a watcher. I just know that I observe and I watch things. I see the dominoes stacking. The only problem is most people for many years have thought I've been crazy. They thought I was like a conspiracy theorist or some fucking tinfoil hat shit. You know, the only problem that I find very frustrating is years after I try to give people information and years after I try and warn people, then they wake up. Then they have that oh crap moment. Oh shit, Wingnut, you were right. Well, I'm like, no fucking shit, I was right. You know? What? What, you had to wait until you saw it on the goddamn mainstream news for it to be fucking credible? Well, I don't understand this shit. You know? The thing is that truth is stranger than fiction. Some of this stuff that sounds so fucking crazy talk that comes out of my mouth sometimes is truth. It is reality. But it sounds like crazy talk for the ones that want to believe. They want to believe that the government's on our side and they're doing this in our best interest and all this other shit. The only problem is they don't give a shit. The truth is that this legal fiction that's calling itself a government, that is a corporation, the only thing it cares about is continuity of government. It's the only thing. And it will use any means necessary. That means even killing us off to keep that continuity. You know, they're doing it for and for our safety. You know, they have to keep us safe by killing us all off, starving us out, making us to the point where we can't even afford fucking food. This is the corporation that is calling itself our government. And it's a fallacy. It's a fiction. It's bullshit. It's time to take that fucking curtain, grab that motherfucker standing behind the curtain, and fucking take him out in the street and beat the shit out of him. Expose this Wizard of Oz for the fucking bullshit psychopaths they are. The only problem is they use these certain tactics that have worked for centuries. It's the reason why they keep using them, is because they've worked for centuries. They use the same tactics. One of them is division, keeping everybody divided. The bread and circuses. Give the people bread and circuses. They'll never revolt because they're so much paying attention to bread and circuses. And you create division, get all of us bickering about amongst ourselves about bullshit, and we'll never focus and coordinate against the true enemy of the people of this planet. And Huckleberry, I'll tell you this, man. I actually question the ability of our own military to actually honor and uphold the oath that they took, instead of just being fucking flat out order followers. You know, I actually question that, because a lot of these politicians and bureaucrats that are in government need to be fucking held up in front of a goddamn military tribunal and thrown in front of a fucking firing squad. That's what needs to fucking happen. You know, I talk to many people in the law enforcement, many people in military, and one of the main questions I ask them is, are you going to uphold your oath that you took when you joined this shit? You know, I've even asked this of my family that are in the military, for instance. I've asked them the question. I'm like, listen, if your commander or your boss, whatever, ordered you to come to my house and do a weapons confiscation and a mandatory evacuation relocation, would you do it? Now, some of my family gave me the right answer. Some of them didn't. And the ones that didn't give me the right answer, I told them flat out, I don't even give a shit if you're blood. You will be the first one shot in the fucking head when you cross that fucking fence line. Because you have become the traitor. You have become the enemy. I don't know. I fear for our future. I fear for our future generations. If it continues to do this and we continue to just acquiesce, we continue to comply, we continue to let it fucking happen, what our grandchildren, our great grandchildren, hell, right now as it stands, people believe that this so-called debt that we owe, which is bullshit. I didn't create that debt. I don't owe anything to this shit. But they seem to think that we all owe these trillions, 30 fucking trillion dollars that they put on to us. Our great, 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 great grandchildren are already in debt, and they're not even fucking born yet. If we continue to believe in this fallacy. You know, the thing is that I know that these powers that should not be are going to bring the chaos, because they believe they can create order out of the chaos. But I know in my gut, I know, because the Creator has informed me of this. They will create the chaos. They are going to bring the chaos. It is coming. But their arrogance will not let them know and not let them see that the chaos that they will bring will turn on them and envelop them, and they will all die. And quite honestly, these fucking psychopaths can't hide from all of us. I don't give a shit what rock they crawl under, what bunker they climb into, what fucking spaceship they fucking get on and then fly off to another rock somewhere. It doesn't fucking matter. They cannot hide from all of us. And I'm going to tell you something, man. It will get down to this point that when they do this, they will put a lot of people's backs against the wall. And I'm going to tell you something straight up. When they take everything from us and all of us has got nothing left to lose, got nothing left to lose, we become extremely fucking dangerous. And I'm going to tell you something. These motherfuckers will find their heads on a pike. I'm not that. I don't have the military training. I don't have the resources. I'm not that guy to go out here in a ghillie suit and start sniping these motherfuckers out, which they rightfully need to be done. I'm not that guy. So all I have is my mouth. All I have is my speech. And they tried to um, shut me up. They've tried to over the years. YouTube is trying its really damnedest to shut me up every so often. The delete, I mean, honestly, I've got over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel, on this one, on Anarchy Television. Honestly, if I still had all the videos that YouTube has deleted, I'd have over 2,000 videos on my YouTube channel because they've deleted so many fucking things over the years. I've been on this particular channel, this Anarchy Television. I've had this one for about 11 years. I've been on YouTube for about 14. I've seen the progression. I've seen the evolution of this thing. I've seen how it's going. And a lot of the information that I've been trying to put out to people over the fucking years, unfortunately, doesn't stay around because it gets deleted. But you know, like I said, I've been beating my head against the wall for over 20 years trying to wake people up. It's not happening as fast as I would like. But quite honestly, man, if all of us was to wake up right fucking now, it would still take us about a generation to actually turn things back around the way it needs to be. It would take about a generation or a little longer. But it would only happen if we were all to actually right at this moment start now. I mean, honestly, I kind of wondered what about all those people in the 60s and stuff like that, where are those people now? A lot of them sold out. A lot of them gave up. You know what I mean? And quite honestly, I'm in the X generation, Generation X. We're the wild cards. They don't know exactly what to make out of us. They don't know exactly what's going to happen out of our generation. They really don't know. We're the Generation X is the last generation to know what it was like before cell phones and the internet. Every generation after us have always had cell phones and the internet. And playing in the fucking dirt. That's why I'm so resilient. That's why I'm still alive in a lot of aspects. We know how to survive. We know how to thrive. We know how to protect ourselves. And you're right, Melinda. But that's the reason why They want to kill a lot of us off. They want to kill off 9% of the population of the entire fucking planet because what's left over will be much more manageable and controllable. Right now, we outnumber them. They can't control all of us. That's why they're trying so hard to disarm us. They're trying so hard to shut us up and censor our speech. Because every tyrannical government through history, you can go all the way back to Caesar. Hell, you can go back even further than that. That is the first two things that every tyrannical government does is control and censor speech, or and eliminate our ability to protect ourselves. Those are the first two things that they always do. They disarm the public and shut them up. And right now we just outnumber them. They're scared shitless. That's why they're doing this right now. They are so fucking scared that we'll all wake up. That's why they're trying so hard to do this to us. They're trying so hard to tighten that grip on us. But the tighter the tighter they squeeze that fist, the more of us squeeze through the fingers. I don't know. There's a part of me, because I know they're going to bring the chaos. There's a part of me that I know, you know, they're going to try and do something, and like this mutual destruction by nukes and all that stuff. You know, honestly, I know a lot of people will die, but there's also a part of me is like, bring it the fuck on, you fucking assholes. I double dog dare you motherfuckers to do it, because quite honestly, you'll all fucking die. All these fucking psychopaths that think they're gonna be immune to it, think they're gonna be untouchable, think that they're gonna, eh, they're, there's nothing gonna happen to them, and they're gonna be the rulers of everyone. No, no, they're gonna be hunted down and their heads chopped off. That's what's gonna happen. I know this to be the fact because the Creator has told me, and I feel it in my gut. Well, you're a rare breed, baby boomer, Melinda. You're a unicorn. Because I know a lot of baby boomers that all fucking sold out. A lot of them that just gave up. My dad is one of them. My dad is one of them. He's an ex-military. He's like, you can't fight the government. They got all the guns. Don't even think about it. Don't even try. He's like, I'm 70 some odd years old. I'm too old to even think about fighting the government. He's given up. He's sold out. He was programmed as soon as he got into fucking boot camp. My dad's ex-military, ex-captain in the Marines, ex-cop. So that type of mentality has been tried to being force-fed down my fucking throat all my goddamn life. And you see where I'm at. I've been rebelling against all that shit, because I know it not to be right. It's not to be true. It's not what the Creator wanted. You know, I've always questioned this so-called authority bullshit. Always. My whole life. I've always been considered the so-called black sheep of the family because I didn't go along to get along. I don't know.
Charlie 057, Kenny or Ken up there in Normandie is Gator in this one today. 777, Rick.
And you know what, Patrick? I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. This is one thing. You know, the ones that are in government, the ones that are police departments, or the ones that are in the military. These are the minds that we have to awaken from the slumber in the matrix. You know, the ones that are actually the bricks in the wall, as they say. You know, the cogs of the fucking machine. See, the thing is, this machine has many, many moving parts. And when you have a machine with many, many moving parts, it is always apt to fail. It's always apt to get, have a failure point. This is all set up to fail. This machine is all, it's been set up to fail from the fucking get-go. But they don't care because they're gonna live. They're gonna be billionaires off our misery, off our, you know, off our backs. Well, the ones that are actually acquiescing and complying with this shit and actually being part of the machine are the minds that we have to awaken from the matrix. The one, everything from the top down, everything from the bottom up, everybody. The secretaries, all the way up to the fucking commander in chief. These are the minds we have to awaken. Every one of them. Because quite honestly, man, I mean, like I said, all I got is my mouth. And all I can do is right here in my little bubble, my little local area, and start there. That's all I can do. And that's the reason why I get out there. I get out there on the radio. I get out there on the internet, on YouTube. I try to broaden my horizon. But you got to understand. Like, look at this. I've been on this live stream for 2.5 hours now. I haven't had more than 6 people that at one time in this live stream. My reach doesn't get out there very much. I'm a small fish out there. There's other people that, that have anywhere from 50 to 1,000 people watching their live streams. Are they waking people up? I sincerely wonder. I don't know. I'm just a small fish. A lot of people think I'm fucking crazy, though. But they're not willing to see the truth. It's unfortunate. I've got even family members. I can literally show them documents, actual evidence, proof. I can take their hand, put it on the chain link fence of these concentration camps, and they still wouldn't believe. They still wouldn't actually see the truth because they don't want to believe. It's just one of them things, man. I actually, there's part of me that gets tired of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that verse in the Bible about the watchers. You know, it's like, you know, it's the watcher's job. I mean, like I said, I'm not a watcher, but like I said, it's the watcher's job when they see the impending doom coming. It's their job to warn the people. Now, if the people do not heed the warnings, it's on them. But if the watcher sees the impending doom coming and does not warn the people, it is on him. It is on the watcher. It is his fault. You know, the way I've gotten down to the point now, I've just said, okay, you know, there are a lot of people out there that don't even want to help themselves. So if they're not even willing to help themselves, you can't help them. You know, I've actually warned people through the years. If they don't want to heed the warning, it's not my fault. It's all on you, buddy. I've done my job, you know, and I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. You know, all I can do in the words of the Matrix movie, I'm only showing you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it. You know, we're all on a path. We're all on our own individual path. For some reason, our paths do cross. And there is a reason for that. Our paths do cross for a reason. But we're all on our own individual path. I cannot walk that path for you. You cannot walk my path for me. We all have to walk our own path. Anyway.
CQDS, the World Radio 070 Northern England. CQDX, 22 Northern Ireland, 2 Northern Ireland.
ASMR. You know, honestly, you know, I see that acronym all over the place, and I'm still not really positive what that means. What does ASMR stand for? Um, it's odd, man. I see that all over the place. I still haven't figured it out for some reason. Oh, right on. What is that? Kind of like a what do you call it? Uh, what do you think? What is like those like video game characters? Um, oh shit! You know, the ones that are just there. Um, you know how many, Melinda? You know, when I was living in North Carolina, you know actually how many women that were drowned and burned to the stake that were just nothing but midwives, but they were accused of being witches. There was so many women that were just murdered you know, because they were midwives, and they had a knowledge that other people didn't understand, you know. And what people don't understand, they tend to fear, and what they fear, they want to kill it, you know. Fear is the mind killer. Oh yeah, that's what it was. NPCs. That's what I was thinking about when it comes into the ASMRs. That's good. That kind of reminds me of that. NPCs. You know, those non-player characters.
CQDX 22 Northern Ireland, 22 Northern Ireland.
Good morning. Test is done. Testies, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Testies. Good morning, David.
Attention, all you shoppers out there. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television. I'll be stretching that modulation out there worldwide, trying to get out there across the pond, the 1122 Wingnut on the side.
What are you doing out there this morning?
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Ben.
Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio, stretching across the pond, the 1122 QXW.
Standing by. 15 stitches.
The wingnut doesn't have any receiver out there.
Graft or anything like that? Nope. She is different there. Originally it was going to be about 6 inches long, and things got changed, so it's
Morning time, 200, North Carolina, 17 with the morning wave from Arizona.
real forward still. Oh yeah, no doubt there. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, attention, all you shoppers out there, the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here listening for all that DX across the pond. The 1122 QXW. Well, I think I heard that station out there in the Netherlands. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here stretching out there across the pond. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Hey, I heard the 22 North Ireland out there hollering. 22 North Ireland, the 1122 Wingnut Radio. Tip of my hat, sir.
I appreciate that.
Hey, copy that. 22 out there in North Ireland. Copy that. The 1122 Wingnut Radio stretching that modulation out there into the European stations. Cheers, beers, boobs, buds, and barbecue from Wingnut Radio.
You're not going to turn the heater on? No, not right now. I will later. Not right now. Come see you later. We'll go get that cup of coffee.
Sure is quiet out here on my business frequency this morning.
Well, I think I heard that station out there in the UK. I think I heard that station out there in the UK. The 1122 Wingnut Radio stretching.
Good morning, America. Central
I hear the 2-6 division out there in the UK. 2-6 division, the 1122 Wingnut Radio, 2nd division listening. Hey, 7-0 out there in the UK. 7-0. UK, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio listening to you, sir.
Good morning to you there. This is 7-0.
Hey, copy that, 7-0. Hey, 7-0 UK, you're coming into the Florida. The 1122 Wingnut Radio listening.
You might be across the pond there, my friend, because this is not very good at the moment, but you're coming across the pond there, Roger.
Well, it's good to hear you guys out there across the pond, Roger.
Roger, we got you there, my man. Across the pond, 56 across the pond there, Roger.
Hey, copy that, 5 and 6. Hey, good to hear you out there, man. Hey, the 1122 Wingnut Radio. I'll be tipping my hat. That's right. The 1122 Wingnut Radio. I am worldwide, international radio. And, you know, and that's the reason why I love radio. And that's the other reason why I like the internet for what it is, because I love talking international. I love talking to people all over this fucking planet. You know, it's all about perspective, and I like to actually hear and talk to people and see their perspectives. You know, because honestly, we're all individuals. We all have a different perspective, a different point of view. And if we can actually communicate and understand each other, things will be so much better on this fucking planet. You know? And you know what, Melinda, I'm going to tell you something, man. You know, I mean, honestly, you know, there's always, I honestly, I have people tell me, you know, all the time, you should do this, you should do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. And the motherfuckers ain't even got their own house in order. You know what I mean? And quite honestly, man, people need to get their own house in order before they give anybody advice. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, dude. I don't try and tell people what to do. I don't try and tell people what to do. I just sit there. I'll give them their information. And I want them to think about it. I want them to use their own goddamn brain and use their own mind and use that critical thinking. You know what I mean? That's what I want people to do. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that have turned that fucking critical thinking off, turned their mind off. You know the definition or the meaning of government? It's actually made up of two words. It's two Latin words, govino and mentis. Govino means to govern or to control, and mentis means the mind. Government means mind control. And that's an unfortunate thing. A lot of people have let the government control their mind because that is all they really want. They want your mind. Because if your mind is controlled, everything else comes in line with it, you know. And I'm going to use another quote from another movie. The battle for the mind of North America will be fought in the video arena, the Videodrome. And that's where we're at right now. It's that battle for our minds. That's it. We're in this battle for our minds. Ah. Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here stretching that modulation across the pond. The 1122 QXW. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you can fuck off, 119. Yeah, fuck off, 119. I don't want to talk to your fucking stupid ass. I don't give a shit. I know you fucking hear me because I know you can fucking hear me, you stupid dumbass. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio stretching across the pond, the 1122 QXW. Hey, 070 the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in Florida listening to you, sir.
It's a recording, it's not live. It's a Q-State time, it's a Q-State time. This is 2-9 Division, what's the pilot calling?
Hey, I hear the 2-9 Division out there in Ireland. 2-9 Division, the 1122 Wingnut Radio, 2nd Division listening.
10 miles from him, and if he was on live, then It's because you ain't real smart up there in Buffalo.
Secure stateside. This is 2-9 Division, the West of Ireland. Standing by.
They ain't real smart up there in Buffalo.
9-5. This is 2-9 Division, the West of Ireland. Calling.
Hey, 2-9 Division out there in Ireland. You got a copy of the 2nd Division Fox India 1122 out here listening?
1122, come again?
Yes, sir. This is the 1122. They call me Wingnut Radio out here in Florida. Roger.
Is that 1122? Is that Roger?
No, it's a 2 Fox India 1122 out here in Florida. Roger. Hey, 2-9 Division, you got a copy of the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in Florida? Yeah, copy that. I got a QRM over on this frequency also, man. There's a lot of people on the station. The 1122 Wingnut Radio. I'll be tipping my hat out there to Northern Ireland. Hey, good afternoon to everybody across the pond. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio. 1122 Wingnut out here listening. You know, you guys, I really appreciate all of you guys coming into this stream today. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me and putting up with my crap and listening to all this crap on the radio. I really do. It's getting close. I got about 10 minutes to 3 hours on this stream. So I'm going to be cutting it down short pretty soon. But I really appreciate all of you out there. You know, Huckleberry, Melinda, Patrick, let's see here, who all else came in there? Frank, who all else came in there? Native came in, Guardian, Exiled, let's see here. Who else? Lucky Laptop. What else came in here? Miranda. Miranda came in. A bunch of you guys. And I really appreciate all you guys. I really do. And for any of the people that'll be watching this stream after it's rendered after the live stream's over, I really appreciate all you guys coming in and watching and listening and stuff and hanging out for, you know, close to 3 hours if you actually watch the whole stream. You guys are and like I've I don't remember who said it, but I'm not the one that actually come up with it. But none of us are greater than all of us. I'm telling you, man. If all of us put our heads together and communicate and actually, it doesn't matter if we disagree or agree or whatever. If we all put our heads together, we will find solutions. We will find remedy. And that is what scares the shit out of the so-called elite, the so-called masters and rulers, and these so-called, uh, um, powers that should not be. That's what really scares the fuck out of them. If we all actually start communicating, talking to each other, understanding each other, respecting each other, and coordinating and actually, um, you know, grow some fucking balls and stop complying with this crap that they're pushing onto us and shoving down our throat. I'm telling you, man, we outnumber them. And quite honestly, man, uh, we worldwide can change things. Like I said, it will probably take us about a generation to do it, but we can do it. So I really appreciate all of you people out there. Everybody that comes into these live streams, everybody that actually visits my channel, I understand and I realize, I'm totally aware my channel is not for everyone, but there may be something for someone. And I don't normally do this, but like all those big YouTubers say, please like, share, subscribe, please comment. I always read everybody's comments. And I will check all you guys and see you on the flip side. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio, your host for Anarchy Television. And I'm back out.